Today's live stream, we got one more game to play against the Phoenix Suns. Then we are on to the All-Star Weekend. That's right, All-Star Weekend 2025 is upon us. Year 3. Somebody said to me, a star online, he said, well, you know, I don't see why you like Trae Young. He's a horrible ball player. I said, dude, shut up. I said, dude, you're just jealous because he kicked your team's ass last night, right? Well, apparently he said, well, if Trae Young were a smoker, he'd be called Ashtray. I'm like, dude, that is so good, but it's so wrong. He'd be called Ashtray. He's Ice Tray. He's got ice in his veins. Well, what do they want here? What's Kawhi want to talk to me? Okay. Did I get LeBron? Yeah, I did. Paging Magic Johnson. Oh, wait. It's just Big T. What a game. Big T messed around, get a triple-double. That's a line from It's a Good Day by Ice Cube, man. That's when you know you're good, when you get a line dropped from an Ice Cube song, man. Come on. O'Shea song, man. Come on. O'Shea is awesome. Ice Cube, man, is amazing. It looks like some channel where you either shock something or you freeze it. Just hard to find any fault with the Pelicans at this point. They're winning with consistent play on both sides of the ball, and that starts with Big T. Check my progression here, see where my health is. I want to see where... Ooh. Okay, we're going to have to do 20 of these. Okay, hold on. I did not think we were that far behind. Okay. So let's go progression. Now let's go. Oh, let's go here. No.
Great choice. That's a difference maker.
Great choice. That's a difference maker.
We'll take it all. I don't need to. There, we're done. Throw a dip in, guys, real quick and get ready for the game. So, anybody that subscribes today, I just want to thank you all for being a big team muscle gamer, or becoming a muscle head, guys. Thank you so much. It really means a lot to me on my last video to get 60 views within like an hour. I want to see where my views are now. Because it's Steve Winwood, that's why. Oh, this dude had to pin a Vimeo account because apparently YouTube blocked the video. It was a review on Steve Winwood's Valerie that the song by Eric Perez, Call on Me, is based on. Valerie, Valerie, Valerie. That's all I'm going to do because that's Steve Winwood. If you want to go, you can go listen to it. The song's actually on YouTube in its entirety, but somebody that goes and posts a video on it about it gets in trouble. So I don't know. I want to appreciate all you guys watching out there. It is All-Star Weekend 2025. So I've played 3 seasons almost. But I don't really go to the gym anymore and work out because it's not worth it to sit there and do the same 5 exercises, you know. And plus, I really don't need to go. I mean, honestly, it's because I'll never get a perfect workout. Because I don't have that dexterity. I might go for the eye test and the touch drill in the Gatorade Science Lab thing they have, but never really needed it. And usually, a lot of times, like in the last 2 years before this, I've gotten the gym rat badge, so I haven't had to worry about it. I don't even think it's in the game anymore. So. Oh, I didn't realize my... Okay. So basically... Yeah, you gotta get the card. Alright, Devin, let's go play. By the way, if you weren't here for the last couple of games, I'm in the dunk contest again. I'm in the 3-point contest. I'm in the All-Star game. I don't play the Rising Stars contest because this is my 3rd year on the league. So for the Rising Stars contest, the Rising Stars game is basically just for freshman and sophomore player, first-year players and sophomore players. But it's pretty cool. Because they have like if you get voted to go to the Rising Stars contest in your first or second year, it's a pretty damn big deal. Because this is your precursor to know that you have the chance to make it to the All-Star game because you know you can get there. Gosh, dang it, stop. We see our new uniforms. We got the purple, yellow, and green things over there now. That's one of our newer uniforms. They weren't there last season. I love it. If they can start introducing maybe once or twice a year if in the games. Like maybe a uniform or whatever. Be awesome. But that's our NOLA uniforms. You know what I really wish they would do? Do their Spanish heritage, their Latino heritage, their Latin heritage jerseys they have. Like Miami Heat, you know, or what? The Heat, El Heat, or Le Heat, or something like that, you know? Le Caliente!
Hey, I'm 11 Assassin, and I qualified for the My Team 250,000 Unlimited Tournament. This is not the first time I qualified. This is actually my second time qualifying. I qualified last year on the current gen version of the tourney, and I lost in the semifinals. So this is like a redemption year. So this is not my first time, but I've been playing My Team since 2K21.
All right. When we get started, I'll explain why I don't do the My Team. Well, see, I don't do the My Team Unlimited tournament because I usually have to work on those days in a real job, which I'm not saying that it's bad for those guys to qualify for the tournament because they don't have real jobs. Because this could really turn out to be pretty good. Because some of these guys are really good at the game, and it's scary to watch some of these guys play. I mean, I was like, my jaw was on the floor the whole time. I got to watch the tournament last year. Eyeball splash win. I was like, Jesus Christ. These guys are good. I wonder it's the MLG or the 2K League. Because the 2K League, MLG is more of like a Major League Gaming. It's more of like an RPG type professional gaming platform. And then 2K is more of like the sports type thing. And Madden's also, they had the Madden thing when you did the Madden Unlimited tournament, the Madden Unlimited tournament, where you go up and you play in New York City, I think it is. In Times Square, I think it is, actually.
Richard Word.
I just fist bumped Chris Paul.
Expecting to get some
He better be on my side because State Farm is on my side.
real big highlights in this game because both these teams are exceptionally athletic.
Oh, yeah, they've got the speed, they've got the strength, they've got the bounce. These teams have it all. They're about to put on a show, and guess what, Kev? We get front row seats.
It's like we're watching a bunch of...
I wasn't going to take that three-point shot because, like I normally do, I'll usually take a three-point shot and try to make it. I'll try to make a three-point shot at the beginning of the game to get us ahead by 3 points, so if they score, they can't tie it up. We can take out keep the lead. But, you know, that was just too good of a run to pass. Up.
Richard Jefferson's out there. Fast, athletic, and a lot of bounce.
Oh, well, stop.
Yeah.
Now, the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. They've got Jones. T is out there with Zion Williamson. Then it's Payne, and it's Ingram, and at the 2 spot.
And not the prototype power forward.
No, I'm always coming in a little short. I got to look up next year what the average height for a power forward is in the NBA so I can kind of get that way. Because I'm not, what's the average weight too? Because I'm usually kind of, I go 6'8", 6'9" sometimes, and I go 285 pounds, which is what my football weight was when I was in high school. So I just like to do that, and that's what I am now. I know I go 100 or 250 something pounds.
But he has tremendous athletic ability.
But I jump out the building though.
Outside Griffin. The drive by Booker. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And looking back to Devin Booker in that 2015 draft.
Oh, God. Why did I think it
What a steal. Plus, Book was the 4th guy taken from his own college. I think that put a giant chip on his shoulder, fueled Devin to the all-star he is today.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
New Orleans moving it around for the 3, and it's good. 3 points on the board. On the
hands smell like fucking hot ketchup.
Shot from Davidson. Davidson's got 5 points so far. Paul kicks to Griffin. Pass to Pascal. Ayton inside. Working on Williamson. Ayton finds Pascal. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Paul. Phoenix keeping it alive with a new 14. Ayton rejected by Davidson. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
My fault.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, I caught up with the head coach of the Suns. Now, they are 0-2 so far against this team this season, and asked him what they have to do to flip the script. He said, well, at the end of the day, it comes down to putting points on the board. We have to be more effective against their shot blockers. Maybe it's crashing the glass. Maybe it's better looks on the perimeter. We have to figure it out. Back to you, Kevin.
We appreciate that, David. Thanks. Yeah, that defense, something to be reckoned with. Greg, we'll see how it plays out.
Well, it's important to be patient. I
don't really get upset on the All-Star game in the All-Star weekend, because I know I'm not going to win every freaking three-point contest. I'm going to be like Larry Bird.
Team's going to take certain things away. Just keep probing, trying to find that weakness.
And you have to remember, you're going to have some tough stretches scoring the ball tonight. Just keep a cool head and don't force things.
Here's Payne. Phoenix able to drain the three. The three. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
This looks like a shoot-around the way they're scoring. 5 straight makes to start the game.
Right wing. Jones against Griffin. Here's Ayton. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Their last encounter was in New Orleans.
Yeah, they cruised to a win in these teams' last encounter, and their field goal percentage was off the charts.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Outside Griffin. Pass to Booker. Back to Griffin. Clock at 6. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Booker, no good. Pelicans leading by 5. Williamson outside. There's the pass to Davidson. Jacks up a 3. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. And 11 points for T.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Griffin looking around. Pascal kicks to Griffin. Passes to Booker. They get the rebound. Here's Pascal. To the wing on the left. Paul for 3. Phoenix no good that time either. The Pelicans have gone a perfect 6 for 6 in the game up to this point. Lets it go from deep. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
And here is Paul after the three-pointer from Davidson. Ayton, the pass to Booker. Phoenix, no good that time either.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And the dunk by Williamson.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and looked really fresh out there.
Outside Griffin. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. Pascal kicks to Griffin. Back to Pascal. And for the teams that are struggling to meet expectations, Richard, what kind of advice would you give them at this point of the season?
Well, Kev, it all depends on why they're struggling. If they're trying to integrate new pieces, you've got to stay patient. If it's chemistry issues, though, that can get a bit more complicated.
How would you handle chemistry issues when you play?
Well, some things are just unavoidable. Some teams have great chemistry, and some teams, not so much.
He gets it in there. 16 points for T.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Suns trail by 11. Booker outside. Here's Griffin. Ayton trying to break free. That shot by Griffin, no good. New Orleans has gone a perfect 4 of 4 from beyond the arc. A lot of their points coming by way of the 3 in the first quarter.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Phoenix is gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Booker outside. Jones against Griffin. Over Jones. And the Suns miss again.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
And that one's good. Ingram.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Outside Griffin. Booker against Ingram. Back to Griffin. And again, unable to change momentum here.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Timeout called. The Suns. One guy who's been getting it done is T.
This timeout gives them a chance to strategize because whatever the game plan they have, it's not working.
Booker with it, and he really played well against Denver. And here's Pascal. Deflects the pass. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Davidson. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Now here's Griffin. He's another guy now had a stellar performance in that win against Denver. It's deflected. They retain possession. Nobody near Pascal. And it's Ingram with the rebound.
They say it's a make-or-miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
Here's Payne. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pelicans. Here's Booker. Providing around 26.5 points a game, rarely has an off night. Here's Viana. Hits it from three-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And it's Jones with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Yeah, and that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
They were hustling to get in front of every play they could, always getting a hand in the shooter's face.
And here's Griffin following the 3 from Davidson. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Now here's Payne, defended by Booker. Here's Davidson, and another 3 for New Orleans.
Hard to believe you could have this kind of a flow. Oh, unbelievable.
Outside Griffin. Viana, he's covered by Ingram. Ayton against Williamson. Shot clock at 5. Here's Viana. That shot off, and New Orleans will go the other way with it. Down low, here's Jones, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Boy, it's a joy to watch Ingram as he's developed. One of the hardest working players in the game.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Kings checked in for Zion Williamson, and Maxey subbed in for Payne. Pass to Caruso. Over Maxey. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Here's New Orleans. Here's Davidson. Playing Oklahoma City. He was nearly unstoppable. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Inside, here's Grant. Got a piece of it, and he's able to get it back. He kicks to Ayton. Shoots over King, and it's Ayton missing. So it's the Pelicans now. To the middle, here's Davidson, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense.
And it's Martin missing. Here's Davidson. He's covered by Grant. And that one's good. Ingram's got 8 points.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's Caruso. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. King against Ayton. 5 to shoot. Martin kicks to Caruso. To stop the run. That shot is off. Some solid defense from Davidson.
He hasn't even made 1 point yet this quarter. Man, his team desperately needs him to get going.
And that one is good.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And despite the double-digit lead, still in attack mode, getting their feet wet there in the paint.
And it's Ayton missing.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
To the paint. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now here is Martin. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Grant, right side. They swipe it. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. And it's Ingram missing. Viana. He's covered by Ingram. Maxey against Caruso. Pass to Ayton. Over Jones. Rejected by Davidson. And they recover it. That one misses. And that's it for the first quarter. What's been a very lopsided game. New Orleans on top, running away with it. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this.
All right, Suns fans, here come your Suns.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a comfortable margin for the Pelicans here, guys.
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Can they keep up the pace? Who knows, but they're already in a great position to win this one.
So for New Orleans right now, King is up there with T. Then there's Maxey, and it's Daniels in at the 2. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, T in that last outing against Oklahoma City was all business. He scored an amazing number of points, but it was his season high in rebounds that really stood out. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it. And he took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
And here's Griffin following the three from Davidson. Picked his pocket. Here's Hunt. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Now here's Griffin. That's tipped. Booker outside. Shot clock at 6. Over Maxey. No good from Booker.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Brown kicks to Griffin. And the pass to Pascal. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Viana. He's covered by Daniels. Phoenix no good that time either. The Pelicans have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. To the inside, Davidson. And he banks in the layup. Davidson's got 43 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Now here's Griffin. 5 points in the game. Here's Booker. And nothing has fallen for him right now. For New Orleans, they've gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter. Here's Maxey. Pass to Davidson. Lays it up off the glass. Davidson's got 13 points in just this quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Booker against Maxey. Here's Pascal. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
And Phoenix making a change here. Paul's checked in. Here's Davidson. He has 45 points.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Now here's Griffin. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Hall finds Pascal. Booker left side. Keeps it alive, and it's King with the rebound. New Orleans with the ball. They're on a 16-4 run. Davidson passes to Hunt. To the paint. Another one goes. Incredible.
And you know what him reaching 50 points means. He's moved up another spot.
Yep, the second spot, Greg, is his alone now for most 50-point performances in a year. Paul against Maxey. Booker outside. Here's Griffin. Phoenix no good that time either. New Orleans has gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Hunt the pass to Davidson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. New Orleans shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Valanciunas, who's checked in for the Pelicans. Both free throws good from Davidson. Here's Paul. He had 10 points in the win against the Nuggets in Denver. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Releases. Pascal's shot is off. The Pelicans have gotten on a roll and just kept going here in the second quarter. 8 of 8. Wow. Here's Maxey. And he makes good on his first shot of the game.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
That's the kind of shot this offensive scheme is meant to produce.
Pass to Daniels. Here's Davidson. He's covered by Brown.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand. Here's Brown. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
Phoenix ball.
Griffin finds Booker.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
And it's New Orleans scoring again.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Paul. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Booker outside. Back to Paul. Pass to Pascal. The shot that time, not on target. Nice D from Valanciunas. The pass to Hunt. Inside, Davidson. Drops in the layup for two. Davidson's got 56 points in the game.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Now Paul. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Pascal kicks to Griffin. The rebound by Davidson. Davidson's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Some nice passing here by New Orleans.
Oh, shit.
No good from outside. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Pascal, the pass to Brown. That one drops for him. Brown's got his second basket.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And when you're trailing like this, just focus on one possession at a time. Keep hitting singles.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Outside Griffin. Now here's Booker. Defense right on him. And the shot is long.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior. 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Here's Paul. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Passes it to Griffin. Pass to Booker. Fires the three. The rebound by Davidson. Davidson's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Good, he hits again. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Booker outside. Now here's Paul. Booker looking around. 5 on the clock. Pass to Paul. Tries a three. Rebound by Hunt. New Orleans has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. You know, Richard, we don't talk about it much, but Chris Paul's free throw shooting has always been rock solid.
Yeah, we're not going to see teams use a hack-a-Paul strategy, that's for sure. He's been 90% or over multiple times in his career.
Here's Booker, following the score by New Orleans. To the middle, here's Paul. No good again that time. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
And so here's Phoenix. The Pelicans make their last shot. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Out to the right wing. Here's Davidson. And another one falls. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
To the wing right side. Pascal finds Griffin. The pass to Paul. Shot from the wing. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Davidson's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Maxey. Count it. Maxey's got 8 here in the quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Paul against Maxey. Feeds it to Griffin. Kicks it out to Paul. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Maxey.
That's a tough take by Paul inside. He is absolutely fearless, and that helps him get a trip to the stripe.
Man, getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Here's Davidson. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
There's 47 seconds left in the first half. Passes it to Martin. Puts up a 3. Pelicans pull it in. Next up for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. And that one, good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Phoenix has gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Left side, Grant. Here's Fiana. The rebound by Davidson. For 3, Ingram. Nailed from three-point land. Ingram's got 11.
And you love the work Ingram has put into his shot. You can put him in the corner now and force the defense to extend.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Pelicans on top, opening up a huge... And with a big gap on the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Really an incredible game from T.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Eric Pascal out there with Griffin. And it's Ayton in at center. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
Unbelievable force and power. Zion hanging 280 plus on the rim.
Pass to Griffin. Here's Pascal. The rebound by Davidson. Davidson's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Ingram passes to Williamson. Shoots over Griffin. And there's Williamson on the assist from Ingram.
The assist
Ingram's got assist number 8 now on the night. Williamson's gotten all 6 of his shots to drop perfect from the floor. Outside Griffin. Back to Paul. Ayton against Williamson. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Hits the jumper in space. That's 7 points for Devin Booker.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide-open look.
And it's Davidson missing. And so Griffin will bring it up for Phoenix. Over Jones. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
And it's Davidson missing.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Here's Ingram. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 5 assists in the game.
And this is Ingram's attitude. He's ready to fire away as soon as the ball hits his hand.
Booker outside. Pass to Ayton. Outside Griffin. From downtown. And the Suns miss again.
Out of halftime. Not the way you want to execute. Just 1 of 5 from the field.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Pelicans.
Here comes some teachers. Get up out of your seats, everybody.
And Phoenix making a change here. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
Shooting 1.
And the leadership Paul brings to this team is so incredibly important. His teammates really rally behind him.
Down low. But he hits it again.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
Leading scorer on the night, and he looks very hungry for more. Keep feeding him. Operation Feed the Horse.
Outside Martin. Back to Paul. Over to the wing. Inside. No good from Grant.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
And that one drops.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
Paul looking over the floor. And there's the pass to Martin. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Excellent use of size there by Valanciunas. Reaching out and just swatting that shot away.
Here's Daniels. Plays it up and banks it in. Daniels has got 5 points in the quarter.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
Here's Davidson. He's covered by Ayton. Valanciunas inside. Grant on him. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
Viana. He's covered by Maxey. Here's Viana. And he's finally able to knock one down. 5 points in the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Paul passes to Martin. Kicks it out to Grant. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Davidson's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got assist number 8 now on the night. Paul outside. He takes it in. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans able to put on a show for the ages. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Suns with a completely new group on the floor. The Pelicans also changing it up. T comes in for Jonas Valanciunas, and Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Daniels. So for New Orleans right now, they've got T. Tatum out there with Matisse Thybulle, and it's Hunt in at the point. Ayton doesn't go for him. Excellent D that time from Davidson.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game. These are the shots coach wants them hunting down, just the easy makes.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Paul outside. Now here's Ayton, guarded by Davidson. We've seen some kids go directly from high school, RJ, to the G League. How do you think that's working out so far?
Green and Kuminga sure looked good. And look, I think for a small select group of individuals, they should go and start working on their profession. No different than a musician, a tennis player. You should go and start focusing on your profession. But for other players, they need college development. I needed college for 3 years, and then that is what helped me become a better pro.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Martin, the pass to Johnson. Over in the corner, Caruso. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
To the left wing. Here's Davidson. Buries the long-range jumper. Davidson's got 11 in the second half.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Here's Caruso. Outside, Martin. Back to Caruso. Johnson surveying the floor. And he drops it in from the low post. Johnson's got his first 2 points. Oh, glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack. Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
And Caruso's got the ball here for Phoenix. Outside, Martin. Passes it to Johnson. Pulls up. There's another block. You've got to have a better effort against him.
Sending back everything.
Here's Davidson. He's guarded by Johnson. It's Martin on the wing. Pass to Okogie. Well, Greg, analysts evaluate player performances on the floor, and sometimes we've seen the players fire back. They're not happy with the criticism.
You know, it's a risk you take, but if you treat everyone with kid gloves, you're really not doing your job. The audience expects a level of honesty, and quite frankly, players don't mind you criticizing their game. It's when those critiques become personal. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Pelicans.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And I think coming into this game, these guys felt they had the confidence to win. And looking at the season they've had, already 58 wins in the books. Tonight will be win number 59.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for T.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
We've got 28 seconds left in the game. Here is Cook. Dishes to Martin. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. No good on the free throw.
Keelan Martin, 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. Here's Davidson. Lets it go with a 3. Good.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you have to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
So we see New Orleans taking the W here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they...
Now it's time for the All-Star game. Time for the All-Star break. Go to the bathroom real quick, guys. I'll be ready to go here in a minute.
Was John Morant at the 1, Michael Jordan at the 2, Scottie Pippen at the 3, Pink Diamond, all those are Pink Diamonds, Pink Diamond Kawhi, and
Nothing like it, folks. The All-Star festivities in the air. Kevin Harlan here with partners Clark Kellogg and So Will CT.
And in this contest, you've got to find your groove right away. You can't spend your first couple racks figuring things out.
The one thing that's cool is when you watch a guy shoot, if you see him make the shots over and over the same way, he's locked in.
Can't sink the money ball there. Five for him now. Gets the money ball. He's at 8 points. There's 9. 4 straight hits. He's got 11.
He's getting it going.
He's at 14. Up to 15. Last up, the money rack. That makes it 16. Couldn't finish it off, but still put up an impressive number. 16 points is his score for the round. I'd say a solid showing from him.
And he managed to hit 4 money balls. Not terrible, but could have been better.
2, 1, go!
So it's Luka Doncic now.
Let's do this.
He comes away with a total score of 15. He turned in a pretty good round right there, don't you think?
Well, he made more than his share, but didn't exactly go crazy out there.
Yeah, he just didn't string to...
2, 1, let's go!
And so here's Jokic now.
He needs 15.
He posts a score of 14. As the final shooter in this round, he knows just what he has to do here. He only needs to break.
2, 1, let's go!
Catherine's got the top score in the qualifying round.
And nobody here is head and shoulders.
So we'll see T. First out of the gates here in the final round. Can he set a mark that the rest can't match?
And the money balls, man, such a huge factor in determining who wins this event.
Oh, you know the value of those things. And if you feel that thing get wet, you know you got a chance to advance.
He's got 2. Drains the money ball. Five for him now. 6. He's hit both money balls. And he's got 10. 3 racks down, 2 to go. Makes it 13. He's at 14. Up to 15. And he's got 1 rack left.
And he's wrapping this puppy up strong.
16 so far. Ran out of time on the money rack. So he ends up at 17. Well, a very respectable performance from him there, guys.
And he really had it going. That's what you call going out on a high note.
And so...
2, 1, let's
That's
go!
bullshit. Nigga bullshit.
We've reached the climax. He's got 1 last shot to go home with the trophy. And he's going to need, and he ends up posting 21 for the round. And so we put a ribbon on this year's three-point competition as we recognize
0.
Why makes it so hard to do this game?
Thank you to everyone for coming out and supporting your team.
Get off. That's bullshit. No, that's bullshit. Come on, load. Let's go.
Well, last year I lost to Splash, so I would like to play him again and get a rematch there and see if I can redeem myself. I lost in the semifinals, so it would be nice to play him again. I'm definitely scouting some of the qualifiers for the tournament. I feel like that.
All-Star action is on the menu tonight.
That one off. Nice. He came straight away and then went 360 after he took it off his hand.
That was nice.
That was a nice pirouette. And the timing.
Second up, looking to make some noise. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Yeah, now watch this.
Under both legs.
It's really accordions. Ooh.
Oh, he went around his leg.
And here we go with Shep Owen.
Check this out. Check this out. Okay, high toss here, high bounce, and then a pretty good catch. A little maneuver mid-air on the catch. Got it with one and then put two hands.
So we'll see T. Last but not least, coming up fourth, he's seen the rest. Crowd is ready. Here he comes.
That one went through the legs for sure. Started with the right hand. Yeah. Off the dribble right hand. Didn't know he went left hand, through the legs, and then back to the left hand. So left hand in through and then back. Let's see, right.
Baker's got a look, and our first dunker back up again.
Successful dunk attempt.
Oh, that was a pretty play. Look at that. How can he
and then took it down below the waist.
How does he control the ball like that?
Oh, that's nasty.
Back to our second dunk. Let's see what he's got. Oh, here he comes.
Oh, I tell you what, he came in blind. Absolutely blind. And look how far that ball was back, Kevin. He was.
And here we go with Shep Owen.
Oh, my.
Oh, he took that one, that baby out.
And then he switched hands, Kevin.
Look at that.
The extension.
He wound it with one, and then...
So we'll see T finishing our second cycle through the dunkers. He's back for more.
Check this out. Check this out.
Oh, yeah.
After that, look at the elevation, boy. I think he's looking into the goal here, Kevin. I mean, his head was rim high.
Good call.
Rim high. Look at this. Bounce it, catch it, and look at it while you punch it.
Aggressively going in.
Yeah, that was nasty.
Oh, my God. Why is 26?
Baker's got it back to the top of the order. Third and final.
Goes through a ball here.
Hey, watch it. Sure, look at that. Oh, he did a little moonwalk. Yeah. He moved. And with a sensational dunk here right now. All right, that's nice.
Yep. Yeah, through the legs again, flying in.
Yep.
Taking it off the prop.
That is nice.
His head at the...
And here we go with Shep Owen. So we'll see T. He's got the honors of being the final dunker of the night. You know he wants to end with a bang. Well, let's see what happens here. What a fantastic display of high-flying dunking creativity and athleticism. That's what our new dunk champion showed us here tonight.
And the right choice was made there, guys. No doubt about it. He was phenomenal tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Those were some incredibly ambitious dunks he attempted, and he was able to nail them.
I say it's not fair. This game is like making these dunk contests way too fucking hard. Making dunk contest and the fucking three-point contest way too fucking hard.
It's definitely a motivation factor. I would like to give a lot of it back to my mom, my dad, just my family in general, close friends. And that's the biggest motivation. Is giving back to the community. Shout out to my mom, of course, my brother, my sister, my closest friend. Shout out to God, the biggest one. Hey, I'm 11 Assassin. Look out for me on both.
NBA2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi, everyone. We welcome you to the NBA All-Star Game. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg.
And you know what? This is probably, Kevin, my favorite date on the NBA calendar. I mean, with the amazing collection of players we have here tonight, this year promises to be an epic event.
Absolutely.
Guys, it always is. I mean, the privilege of playing in this game means so much to every one of these players. I mean, being on this huge stage brings out the best in the NBA's biggest superstars.
Now a look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. We've got Barnes. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with T, and it's Young, and it's Halliburton in at the 2.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And, Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. And All-Star Week is one great show after another.
To the inside. From past the arc. That one doesn't drop. The East All-Stars go the other way with it. To the right side. Here's Jokic. The rebound by Davidson.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And it's good. 2 points.
Now that was nasty. Absolutely nasty. Halliburton looking like a street baller with that kind of dribble move. Major handles.
Now here's Booker. Tatum passes to Giannis. Jokic trying to free himself up. Second shot opportunity. And Giannis will lay it in. Antetokounmpo's got his second basket of the night.
Already finding his spots and capitalizing. Playing really efficient basketball.
Here's Davidson. Covered by Giannis. The shot, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
No good from Booker. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Halliburton against Booker. And out of bounds. The East All-Stars will have it.
Come on, nigger.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, earlier I spoke with the East All-Stars head coach. I asked him how hands-on he was planning to be, and he said, not much. He told me it's fun to coach these guys to see what I can generate out of certain matchups, but that's more the exception than the rule. I think I'll be as much of a spectator as anyone. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Davidson, and the shot is good. Davidson's got 5 now.
And no player in the league has done more to earn his spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellence on a consistent basis for him. I mean, he's been their rock all year.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Great D that time from Davidson. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Halliburton's got his second bucket.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The East trail by 9. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Back to Tatum. Good ball movement here by the East. There's Garland. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
You can tell that Giannis takes pride in his activity level, the way he plays, his intensity level. And you see the result of that activity on second chance buckets like this.
Halliburton finds Barnes. Out to the right wing. Fires for 3. And there's 3 points. The long-range shot is on target from Davidson.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Young with the steal. Pass break. Here comes the West. Young's running. Wasted no time on that one. That's 7 points for Tyrese Halliburton.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far. He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Young outside. A floater. He lays it in.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
And here's Tatum for three. Here's Jokic. Right side out of the Kumbo. It's rebounded by the West. Here's Davidson. He's got 8. Launches a 3. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
Now here's Booker. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Releases from 15. Here's Jokic. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Look, this package that Jokic has, instinct, length, timing, you don't have to jump really high if you've got those things working for you to be effective as a rebounder. Yeah, he was just a skosh late on the contest. That's going to be a goaltend for sure.
The East trail by 15. Outside Garland. Booker looking around. Back to Garland. 6 on the shot clock. Loads it up for Giannis. And the rejection by Davidson.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Throws it up high.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Booker outside. Now the pass to Antetokounmpo. Rejected by Davidson, and he gets it back. Here's Jokic. Here's Davidson. He's got 13. Beyond the arc. And the West hit again from deep. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
And another miss by the East. The West leading by 20. Fires the 3. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here.
And guys, aggressive in creating his own shots, but thus far they have not been falling. Probably a good time to try and devote some of that energy to getting others involved.
And it's a completely new group for the East All-Stars. And West also making a switch. Embiid's checked in. Now here's Curry. Back to Leonard. Over Barnes. And it's Leonard missing.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Here's Davidson. 19 points in the game. Embiid inside, guarded by Curry. A nice shot by Davidson.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
And here's Leonard. After the three-pointer.
You're back. I gotta check my phone.
from Davidson. Curry against Halliburton. Curry can't get it to go.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Young outside. Barnes passes to Halliburton. Over Butler. Again, the West All-Star.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Timeout called, East All-Stars.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
The West So it's the West now. On the court right now as the second quarter starts for the West All-Stars. Cunningham is out there with Young. Then it's T. Then there's Towns, and it's Barnes, and at the small forward.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Now here's Booker. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Over Cunningham. A nice shot by Booker.
And great energy from Booker there in the paint. Just working hard to get to his shot.
Here's Davidson. Towns trying to get open. And the West hit again from deep.
Scoring the ball. He has been lethal and efficient. Wow.
And here are the East All-Stars now. To the middle. Here's Young. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Giannis powering his way on the jam there. Well done.
And here's the West with the ball to the paint. And again, the basket is good from Davidson. 30 points for T.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Young against Garland. The slam dunk by Garland.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Antetokounmpo kicks to Garland. Inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
You're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game. Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
And with Giannis, a little power goes a long way, getting him past the contact and to a shot.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily. And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
Here's Davidson, and the West hit again from deep.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Outside Tatum. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Booker against Cunningham. A nice shot by Booker.
And because of that high basketball IQ he possesses, Booker takes great shots, and he knows the value of the mid-range game.
And T is going to pick up the foul. Davidson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Now here's Tatum. Pass to Giannis. The rebound by Davidson. Davidson's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Nobody near Barnes. And the West hit again from deep.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
And here's the East. Booker outside. Now Garland. Pass to Tatum from the arc. The rebound by Davidson. Davidson's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's the 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his assist totals piling up, 11 now for him. Outside Tatum. Antetokounmpo inside. He's guarded by Davidson. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And how about all these dunks? I mean, this game's been a complete crowd pleaser, no doubt.
I know, I'm loving it. These players are really strutting their stuff tonight. Showtime!
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Garland, the pass to Booker. Back to Garland. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Good ball movement here by the East. A nice shot by Booker.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
To the middle. A nice shot by Davidson. Davidson's got 46 points.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Here's Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And the ball handling of Antetokounmpo, my goodness, really unreal. For a guy his size, his dribbling is ridiculous.
A nice shot by Davidson.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
It's Garland with the ball for the East. Booker outside. Back to Garland. Cunningham against Booker. 6 to shoot. Garland with the bucket. Garland's got 4 this quarter.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
They'll love the aggression, but they'll need more of that to try and climb back into this one.
Outside Tatum. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Slam home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one is on town.
Few better than Giannis completing the play. Incredible strength plus excellent agility.
Lillard's checked in for the East. And West also making a switch. DeAndre Ayton's checked in for Towns. Now here's Barnes. He's got 6. A nice shot by Davidson.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Outside Tatum. Passes it to Jokic. Here's Booker. Here's the teardrop. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Ayton.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout. And
so it's the West All-Stars with a 34-point advantage heading into the break.
Completely the rest of the quarter. Come on, man.
Get ready for your East All-Star Dance Pack.
And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star game.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
Jason Tatum is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Darius Garland. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars.
And not as many turnovers as we often get
in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
Here's Davidson. Sinks the triple. Davidson's got 57 points.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Down low, here's Antetokounmpo. Another shot. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Sensational positioning by Antetokounmpo. I mean, really reads shot trajectories exceedingly well.
Young with the ball. On the wing, Barnes. And he uses the glass on the layup. And it's 8 points for Barnes.
And you expect this from Young. He scans the floor and finds an open man for the shot.
And Booker kicks to Garland. The pass to Tatum. Pass to Jokic. A 3-ball. The rebound by Davidson.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
To the inside, Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Giannis has taken it up a notch here, and he's always one of the more consistent players in the league, night in and night out, and he's getting it done tonight.
And it's Davidson missing.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
And Jokic slams it in.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
A nice shot by Davidson.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Garland kicks to Booker. Back to Garland. Outside Tatum. Pass to Booker. Free throw line jump shot. The West grabs the miss. Davidson to the wing right side. Here's Towns. He sinks the 11-footer.
You know, the fact that Towns can step out and shoot with accuracy means he doesn't always have to score inside.
Booker outside. Garland against Young. Booker outside. Over Halliburton. No good from Booker. Booker's gone 3 of 9 shooting. Here's Davidson. Covered by Giannis. Young passes to Halliburton. Some nice passing here by the West.
A clean pass that time from Halliburton to a wide open teammate. Just smart ball movement there.
Now here's Garland. Booker outside. Passes it to Tatum. Here's Jokic, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Cunningham, he's checked in for Halliburton.
Boy, it's so much fun watching Jokic do his thing. I mean, he's not uber athletic, but my, is he skilled. He wows you with some of the passes he makes and some of the finishes he completes.
And that one drops for him. Towns has got 6 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Booker finds Tatum. To the paint. Here's Garland. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call. And Clark, Commissioner Silver noted recently, as the league moves to a more selective viewing experience, load management could hurt revenues even further.
Yeah, you know, when more fans can pay to watch individual games, it's a bit of an a la carte system. I think you need that star power every night. And even beyond that, Kevin, I think players, all players, but particularly the star players, have a responsibility to try to show up for work every single night. And that really should be the mindset. I think it goes beyond revenue. I think it's just a matter of principle. You have a job, you should be looking to perform every time you have the opportunity. I understand rest, but I think rest should probably be confined to practice, not the game.
Kyrie Irving, he's checked in for Tatum. And here is Irving. Outside Garland. Barnes against Booker. Over Barnes. Bank shot. No good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Irving finds Giannis. And the rejection by Towns.
You know, one thing they can count on from Towns on the defensive end is block shots. He does not like to give up a clean look.
And out of bounds. The East All-Stars will have it. Garland against Young.
Good shit, Giannis, stay back.
And the pass to Jokic. The West grabs the miss. Towns has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Cunningham. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Here's Garland picks one up.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham. A talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
And so Cunningham nails both of them. It's Garland with the ball for the East All-Stars. Kicks it to Booker. Garland against Young. Giannis outside. Down low. Here's Booker. Rejected by Davidson. Lets the 3 fly. And he stays with it. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Davidson's got 15 points in just the second half. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the West All-Stars.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
To the middle, it's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Garland. Antetokounmpo trying to end the drought. No good that time.
Get out of here, bitch.
And the West will go the other way now. Here's Davidson. Antetokounmpo defending. Good on the 3-point shot. 70 points for team.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Antetokounmpo inside. He's guarded by Davidson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots from 14. The West All-Stars pull it in. Here's Cunningham driving inside. And Cunningham with the slam.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's Garland. He has 6. Now Irving. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. And they double up Giannis. Takes a 3. Barnes grabs the miss.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
What's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
they've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Garland. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 3 assists now in this one.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Here's Irving. And the rejection by Towns. Young against Garland. Inside, here's Davidson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. That free throw is good from Davidson. Both teams deciding to change it up. Both free throws good from Davidson. Ball with it. He has 6. Lillard outside. Leonard against Barnes. Leonard the pass to Butler. To the inside. Here's Lillard, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And there's such an edge to Lillard's game. Dame doesn't care where he is on the court. He's going to get buckets.
A nice shot by Davidson.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Here are the East All-Stars. Lillard the pass to Leonard. Back to Lillard. Poked away, and that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it. And here are the East All-Stars now. Shot clock at 3. Leonard from deep, 3-point land. The rebound by Davidson. Davidson's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. To the middle. He can't get it to go. The East All-Stars go the other way with it. Butler passes to Lillard. Misses the 3. Adebayo draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line. Players, Clark, as we know, are changing teams more than ever before. Some don't like it, some do. But free agency is something historically that was fought for by the Players Club.
And again, you've heard me say it before, Kevin, empowerment of the players I'm in favor of, and freedom of movement is part of that empowerment. And sure, it can cut both ways to where some fans and league executives may be a little bit frustrated by it, but I tell you what, it's good in my mind for the players.
And the West All-Stars looking at who they've got. Smith is out there with T. Then it's Cade Cunningham. Then there's Murray. And it's Morant in at the point. Right side, Butler. 1:37 left in the fourth quarter. And it's Leonard, top of the key. 3-pointer, Lillard. It's Cunningham with the rebound. Lillard's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Pass to Davidson. Shoots the 3. Second chance shot. And it's finished off inside by Smith.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
Outside Leonard. Here's Lillard. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one's on Morant.
There's just an edge to Lillard's game. You better bring your A game defensively, or he will eat you alive.
And both free throws good for Damian Lillard. And with the play-in tournament, single-game elimination comes to the NBA, Clark. It brings tremendous ratings in the college game, and it's good to see it, I think, here in the pros.
I agree with you 100%, Kevin. Absolutely. I mean, the midseason tournament might also have that same kind of appeal. I think those high stakes really make for compelling, dramatic viewing.
47 seconds left in the fourth. And another miss by the East. And here's Moran. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. There's the triple. And the West hit again from deep.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Adebayo passes to Butler. Back to Adebayo. Goes back up. And it's good on the layup.
Second chance points kill you. It's a strength of Adebayo picking up the garbage and putting it in.
Pass to Davidson. Takes the three. Yep, it's good.
And what a competitor. I mean, he's been looking for a shot all game long. He shouldered almost the entire load for them offensively.
So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast.
Call right here now.